Good morning, Breezewood family. This is Chris here, and I wanted to share just an incredible miracle that I got to be part of about a year and a half ago. I was doing a homeless outreach in downtown Fayetteville, and I met a man named Robbie Chamberlain. And Robbie, when I met him, was dying with stage 4 liver cancer. In fact, he was only just a couple of weeks away from dying. And he was one of these men that he had incredible faith. He had just recently come to the Lord. And I sat down and was eating lunch with him, and I just felt the presence of God on him so strong. And I said, Robbie, you are not going to die from this cancer. In fact, the next time you go to the doctor, there will be no signs of this cancer whatsoever. And Robbie looked at me, he said, do you really believe that? And I said, I know it, Robbie. And so he had to go back to the doctor a couple of weeks later, and they did some blood work, and he got the results and had to go meet with his doctor. And his doctor sat down and told Robbie to sit down, and the doctor was just scratching his head because he said, I just don't understand. I don't understand. And Robbie said, what is it that you don't understand? And the doctor looked at Robbie and he said, you don't have cancer. He said, and in fact, you don't have cirrhosis of the liver and you don't have hepatitis. He said, I don't understand. I'm looking at your results and I can see that you do not have this. And he asked Robbie, he said, what has happened to you? And Robbie said, I've been healed. God has healed me. And the doctor scratched his head and he said, I believe in God, but I don't believe in divine healing. And Robbie looked at the doctor and he said, well, you explain the results to me. And the doctor said, I can't, but you're completely healed. And Robbie asked the doctor, he said, does this mean I can go back and work? And the doctor said, you are completely clear to go do anything that you want to do. And so Robbie, I was able to pay for him to get a bus ticket to go back home to Louisiana. And Robbie went right back into work, doing electrical work. And as far as I know, this is what he's still doing to this day. Now, I could share more about this testimony, but what I'm actually going to do is let you watch a video of when I recorded Robbie the night before he left, so you can see and hear his testimony. God bless.
Hey, my name's Robbie Chamberlain. I'm a friend with Chris here. I just want to share a little bit of my testimony. Back in when I was 19 years old, I had a tattoo put on my arm when I was in Job Corps getting my electrical training, and I contracted hepatitis C. I had it for so many years, and it was left untreated. It caused cirrhosis of the liver, which turned into liver cancer. So I eventually, back in November of last year, November 15th, varicose veins were busting in my esophagus going down to my stomach, causing them internal bleeding, which I lost a lot of blood, was placed in intensive care unit in Harrisonburg, Virginia, and then I went again in Moore County, and then again in Laurinburg, North Carolina for the same issues. I met Chris at an event they held at Kimbrell's Furniture Store, and he prayed with me and for divine healing, in which I believed it, and I kept speaking positive things, positive actions and stuff like that. Even when people said I wasn't healed, I said, yes, I am healed. Okay. The last Sunday that I went to the church at Cedar Creek, the pastor came up to me, he said I wouldn't have nothing to worry about because I am healed. So I went to Greater Image, which is a place that helps the homeless and helps people that are uninsured and stuff like that get medical attention. They drew blood from me. All right, whenever they drew the blood, they said they don't see no signs of the hepatitis C, the liver cancer, or nothing. And it stunned them, so they did blood work again for a second time, and still nothing there. So I am totally healed of hepatitis C, cirrhosis of the liver, and liver cancer. The varicose veins are gone, and I have not taken my medicine now in over 2 weeks. And I can throw it all away now, and I just thank God for all this. And I'm just so happy, and I'm moving on. I'm going back home to New Orleans to be with my family, and I'm going to start work full time, which the doctors took me out of work. Now I'm going back to work full time. And I just thank God for all this, and I thank all of you at a church at Cedar Creek for your help and your support and your prayers. Thank you, and God bless y'all.